So I just wanted to share with you what it means to be naked in the Garden of Eden. Did you know that nakedness is mentioned twice in the Adam and Eve narrative or in the temptation narrative? Once just before sin, the last verse of Genesis chapter 2 and verse 25, it says that both of them, Adam and Eve, were naked and they were not ashamed. And then right after they took the fruit and they ate, it says that they ate the fruit and their eyes were opened, and they, this is in Genesis chapter 3 and verse 7, and they knew that they were naked and they were looking for some leaves to cover themselves up. And I want to understand what really nakedness means. And by a mere superficial reading of the Bible, one might think that this nakedness is of physical nakedness because Adam and Eve are looking for some leaves to cover themselves up. But if we go a little bit deeper into the Bible, we will notice and we will see that this is not merely just some physical nakedness, but this is a nakedness which is more deep, which has a deeper meaning, and it is a kind of an emotional nakedness. You see, nakedness in the sense, you see, Adam and Eve before the sin, they were naked and they were not ashamed. It really means that there was nothing to hide. They would share everything that was on their heart. And this is the problem that we have in our world today, that we, it is difficult, not physical, but it is very difficult for us to become emotionally, spiritually naked because we are so vulnerable. People have used us, abused us when we have shared some deeper inner thoughts which are within us. Maybe we have been taken advantage of, maybe the information has been shared with inappropriate people, or maybe it has been used against you and you have been hurt. And since you have been hurt in the past by people sharing your knowledge, or when you poured your heart out to someone, it backfired. And now you are so skeptical, and now you live from this place of fear because you're afraid to share your heart, and you're afraid because you have been abused in the past. And now because of that, you live, or I live, or we live in a place of fear. We live in a place of fear rather than in from a place of love. You see, when they, Adam and Eve were naked and they did not know that they were naked, and they were not ashamed, it is because they were not focusing on themselves. You see, they didn't have they didn't have the energy, the time. Their focus was not on themselves to notice that they are naked. But as soon as they ate the fruit, now sin came in, and brought in evil, sin brought in pride, sin has brought in all the negativity, and now they are focusing on themselves instead of each other. Because love, what is love? Love is taking care of the other, not self. But when they are focusing on themselves, what is happening? When they are focusing on themselves, brothers and sisters, they notice they are naked, and they are not able to share. They are living from this place of fear within their heart. And when you live from a place of fear, you are not able to be creative. You are not able to reach the potential that God has called you to reach. And what are we to learn from this lesson of nakedness? We are to learn, brothers and sisters, that we have to learn. We are learning that we have to learn to trust again, to share again, not with those people who have hurt you in the past. Forgive them, let them go. But open your, now the heart is closed because of the past experiences, but God is calling us to open our hearts again, and to trust again, and to share again, and to love again, and to focus on others again. And when we do that, brothers and sisters, that time we will be living from our place of creativity. Brothers and sisters, this thought was in me as I was writing my book this morning, and I wrote this chapter on nakedness, so I thought I will share it with you as well. And this book writing process is such a joyous, such there is so much revelation when you are writing this book. I'm finishing my first book. I've started three other books and I have not finished them, but God has been telling me, Alan, finish this book now on the temptation of Adam and Eve. So pretty soon I will have it to share it with you. Hopefully you will read the book and it will be a blessing to your life. This morning, what I just wanted to share, like Adam and Eve breathed in before they ate the fruit. They were not ashamed. They were able to share. They were living from a place of giving, of abundance, of love. And God is calling us again to live from a place of abundance and of love and of giving and sharing. God bless you.